Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Let me do the sound check. There it is. Good. Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Let me do the sound check. Okay. Sounds good. Let me mute this. Hi, guys. We'll wait for a few people to pop in. Say hello when you come into the chat. Here we go. We got a couple people in. Yeah, it's kind of just a pop-up. I had something I wanted to talk about, and I'd like to let people gather for a second or two, and then they can catch up later. All right, very good. Let's go. So I named this video Internal Dialogue, okay? And I want you to understand that. So I was gonna maybe take you through. Hi guys, thanks for coming in. Some more people popped in. So again, the title of this is Internal Dialogue. And I really want you to empty yourself, okay? And we're going to take this step by step so you can have some real good clarity about what's going on, okay? So your mind is this constant idea of thoughts, okay? So you get reactive to the thoughts. We know that. You connect to them and they take you places. And I want you to just relax a moment and let your dog, I'm going to tell you that, let your mind let it go. It's like a dog running in the yard. Someone had said that yesterday in a meeting, and it was a great idea. It's just a dog running. Just observe the dog, your thoughts running around in the yard. Just leave it alone for a second. So I want you to understand this internal dialogue, okay? I got my heating pad on. I'm sitting here because my back hurts. Yeah, thanks. Okay. So internal dialogue is everything that creates yourself, your reality, your choices. You have to pay attention to that. I'll need you to look at this, okay? We're going to look at something here. Remember, we're gonna lay it out step by step. Pay attention, relax for a minute, focus. Okay, this is really good shit. This is going to help change your reality, help change yourself. Okay. So you're a God, a creator. Right? We're going to put that as a C. Creator / creator. God / creator. That's your bubble of business. Okay, that's what's going on here. You're in a bubble reflecting. Whenever you move, your bubble changes. You go outside, your bubble changes. All of that is consciousness changing, surrounding you, and you're attractive now. Okay? It's always been that way. Then you created, once again, a point of view. The point of view you created is a fractal. Now, what is a fractal? A fractal is a portion of your whole self. So, like, if you're a whole self, and you go down into the idea of Andromeda, and you create an incarnation, that's not a fractal. That's an expression of the whole self. Why do we use the term fractal? Because you only remember you. In the absentee of all of this, you forget, but you know your presence. You are there. So you're only a portion of yourself. The fractal is an awareness of the whole, but it doesn't remember anything. Okay, just for review. So an Andromeda is an expression. It knows it's God, but it doesn't go around parading it's God because it doesn't have lack. It's not empty. It is itself, just going down for an adventure, much the same way you went to the beach, much of the same way if you go to an amusement park, you're going to Andromeda and you create a physical idea body. If you're going to that realm or that density that they're in, and you create a physical incarnation, you have a good time, okay? That's the Andromeda. Now, the fractal doesn't remember anything. So it doesn't remember anything. So it covets. You see it every day. It reinforces your reality. A white supremacist is a white supremacist because he's taught white supremacy. A vegan is growing up vegan because his parents are maybe vegan. It doesn't matter. It's a coveting idea. Later on, they can make choices, a mature choice about themselves and whatever they want to do. But we're talking about the emptiness creating the personality. Okay? Your culture defines you initially. Your way of life. When you travel to a different country and you see their culture and you're like taken aback a little. You watch on YouTube, you watch foreigners looking at America and looking at us like, what the hell's wrong with us? And we look at them, what the hell's wrong with them? Because it's just a culture. That's all it is. It's not right or wrong. That's the game of humanity. So we have to be mature enough to realize that the fractal is not you. It's a forgotten personality. A forgotten personality. The personality built upon your life, your parents, your teachers, the systems that they put into place. Okay? What do they teach us? What do they teach us? To become better, because you're not enough. You have to work hard and learn so you can get a good job. That's still going on today. It's 2020, and the teachers are still teaching the idea of you have to become something, because right now you're not enough. Now, there are changes happening in the world. There's more encouragement, a little bit, zealous on the encouragement of graduating and celebrating breathing now. It's like everything is a celebration, which is fine. That helps, but it doesn't give value to the person because we can't depend on the external to validate us. Now, that's going to get into this internal dialogue. So, Kim, stay focused with me. Let your thoughts run around. Be still and let yourself slip into this dialogue, okay? So the fractal builds itself. The fractal, that's you, builds its own internal dialogue. Its own internal dialogue. Are you guys listening to what's going on in your mind? The habits, the thoughts come in, the way you change, everything is an internal dialogue, the way your perspective. Now, here's the key. Now, you must pay attention to this. Pay attention to this for me, please. All of that internal dialogue is true. But it's not the constant truth. Why? There is no standard truth. There is no standard truth. There is no standard truth. All truths are truth. Everything in creation, everything in existence is true. True and false is a polarity point of view. We're not talking about right or wrong, true or false. We're talking about the truth of you. Now that you create, you covet, creates internal dialogue. It's your internal head telling you stories. When someone's talking to you, you're thinking about it. So all of that registered idea is being calculated by this awesome freaking mind of ours, and it's coming up with ideas about that. Whether it's for or against is irrelevant, but it's creating a dialogue, and all of those dialogues are based on the fractal truth. The fractal truth. Show me a God that's obligated. Show me a God that earns respect. Hello, Melanie. Show me a God that doesn't count. That's internal dialogue you have to start paying attention to. I listened to this woman yesterday tell herself a story. She's telling herself an emotional story of gratitude and obligation, responsibility, need, and it's all externalized how she is positioning herself in life in comparisons to others, in needs of others, dependencies of others, and it's all the internal dialogue selling her a story because, again, it feels true. They're real. It's what we are. We are real, and we create reality off of these real truths, vibrational ideas. And universe, creation, validates it. It says, you want this, you get this. But it doesn't give you good and bad. It gives you the same vibration equal that you're putting out. So if you're putting out, I am obligated, you will get opportunities to continue to be obligated. You will get opportunities to no longer to be obligated. You can choose different. Because that's one of the greatest things about polarity is you have no and you have yes. Someone tells you no, you can't do that, and you say yes, I can. Someone says, yes, you can do that. And you have to do that. You need to do that. And you go, no, I don't. See, these are ideas of this being here is not a purpose. It's not a need. It's not here on some fucking mission to save humanity. Everyone is fine. God damn it. Stop playing that fucking bullshit in your mind. You're here to rescue fucking gods. What god needs to be rescued? Every single one of you came to this planet knowing full goddamn well you're going to suffer. You're going to feel pain. You're going to have physical pain, ailments. You're going to have happy times, joyous times. And everyone is trying to be happy by doing all this stuff and efforting their life to maintain this happiness, which they taught you as a fucking sales job when you were little. Pursuit of happiness, it's crap. It's a fucking sham. There is no pursuit. It is a state of being. Take down all the programs. What happens if your little fractal got a program that said bad? That ability to have a bad experience and the emotions that validated that. What happens if you never were programmed in the fractal bad? You can't conjure up bad. We are unconditional love. We create these experiences. The fractal creates it because the fractal is the only thing the fractal knows. Itself in the internal dialogue that you're selling yourself every day. So you have to pay attention to these ideas and be just absolutely very scrupulous? No, there's a better word. You have to really pay attention and just dissect that fucking shit. Because why am I saying this? It's because this is how you create your reality. All of you are so fucking fascinated, not all of you. A lot of you are so fucking fascinated with manifesting happiness. God damn it. Happiness is not manifested. It's a relationship. Everything is how you are interpreting it. Doesn't you get it yet? Everything you see, touch, smell, feel is an interpretation. Doesn't that make you feel a particular way? And instead of feeling bad, you run like mad dogs to always try to be happy? And look at your life. How long have you been trying to be happy without effort? When is it going to end? It doesn't end. It fucking doesn't end. Because that's what you're putting out. So you always get opportunities to pursue your happiness, but you always get opportunities to change. Why? Fifth law. Number 5. Change is the only constant except for the first 4 laws. You guys choose internal dialogue to keep yourself the same. Selling yourself, I can't do that. I'm afraid to do that. Yeah, but what if? You don't put into practice law of attraction. You let go of everything and only do what you love. And you take a chance on yourself to find out. Or you just continue this internal dialogue selling you a story. You need to do this. You have to do this. And you have so much time. But no, you're going to run out of time. No, you did. And it's just what is it? Have you guys noticed what the fuck it is yet? It's your life. That's how you're creating your life. You're waiting. You're anticipating the great thing, the looking forward to, because that goddamn school system said there's going to be a payoff. There's no payoff. Well, there's success stories, but they're fucking still seeking happiness. They may have the comforts of success. They may have the comforts of money and security, but they're still not full of their isness. Don't let that be a job, a sales job to you. You must find yourself in the moment. You must find yourself and that trueness of the self. And it may take you 10, 15, 30, fucking 40, 50, 100 choices to keep honing your craft. And look at that internal dialogue that's arguing with you and selling you why you must stay painful. Oh, I'm like this. Well, I've always been like that because of this. And you are buying into your own thoughts. That is what you need to pay attention to. The created fractal. The created fractal. Nobody is born any particular way. Everyone is created through the idea of their culture. Your family, if they were the family callers across the street, you wouldn't give two fucks about them because you didn't covet that person. You coveted this person. So you know damn well that is a relationship you're maintaining in your mind. So if your family is toxic and you don't have the courage to change the relationship, then you're creating your life. It's not going to get better. Because if they're seeking the idea of your lack and you're creating the idea of your lack with them, who's going to change? No one changes, stays the same. The arguments stay the same. The dependencies stay the same. The opinions stay the same. The fears stay the same. You've got to be a goddamn master, a goddamn light worker that says, I'm not afraid to be my truth. You're afraid of loss. You're afraid you're loved. You're going to hurt emotionally. Yes, it's going to suck. It's going to suck, the big fucking high, hard one. It's going to suck. But if you guys keep your life the same, who's going to change it? You're waiting for the universe to send you someone else that's in charge of you? Are you fucking a slave? Are you fucking less than? Is there someone greater than you that's all that is? One or all in one? When the fuck have you not been everything? When the fuck did you become a lesser God? That's the internal dialogue. That's what you gotta fucking start watching. Get busy, get nasty with yourself, and I'm going to listen to this internal dialogue selling me a fucking story. And I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm just going to observe it, and I'm going to learn myself. I'm going to educate myself on my beliefs. And those fears are stifling, and they'll pierce you, and they'll make you shit your pants, and you'll get butterflies in your stomach, and you'll get sweaty. But you gotta find out on the other side of fear, there's one thing and one thing only. You, nobody else. None of the fears are there, nothing else. It's you and only you. That's what you need to get used to. Get used to being awesome. Get used to being I am. Get used to being alone, but not lonely. Make your world small. Change your ways, and you change your reality. If you've been awake for 5 years and your life is still the same fucking dialogue, you're still doing the same goddamn things, what are you waiting on? It's not an outside job. It's not externalism. It's not materialism. It's not defined. It's not objectification. It's internal. It's the internal idea that you need to see in your mind. I need to do this because if I don't, this might happen. You're right. I'm afraid. We've got to do that. You create that. You choose that in your energy. Energy follows awareness. Abraham fucking 101. Energy follows awareness. I'm going to choose to answer this fucking phone call. I'm going to choose to return this text. I'm going to choose to go to this appointment. I'm going to choose to say yes or no to this. I create my reality. I do. So stop externalizing that internal dialogue. You've got to listen to it and pay attention to it. Don't handle it. Don't control it. Don't let your ego go, I got to do something about it. That's an ego. You don't have to do anything about anything because you are invincible and eternal. When the fuck are you going to die? What's going to happen on this planet? Well, I tell you what your internal dialogue can tell you. It'll tell you 1,000 things if you don't do it. It'll tell you 1,000,000 things if you don't prepare. It'll tell you all the horrors if you don't be secure and responsible. It'll tell you everything. It'll sell you that. And you're just pumping your fucking lack because you're not worth your own self. You're not worth your own choices. You're not worth the I am. You're worth the I am that says, look, everyone, look what I did. Are you proud of me? Can you give me your love? Can you give me your attention? I need energy. Please, please. I'm a big football person. I love football, right? And it's just incredible to watch all these fucking NFL football players celebrating everything they do. Pretty soon, oh, look, mommy, I made poo-poo. Let's celebrate I made poo-poo. Fucking children. They do all these things and they're running down, pimping in front of the camera. Hey, that's great. That's great. Let them do that. That's energy. That's energy because they're not enough. They're celebrating their own existence in that way. That's great. They can have that. But you got to look at the vibration. You got to feel what you're doing. You're an idea behind creating those things. You don't need those externalisms. You don't need those ideas. You are enough. You are I am. You are all that is, and everything is attracted to you is because of you, because of your truth, because of your choices, because of the I am that you're vibrating. What happens if you change your vibration? Not raise your vibration. Don't fucking say it. Don't fucking say you raise your vibration. Because who's lower and who's higher? Except what you put on your own internal fucking scale. Pleiadians are a higher vibration. Well, because they're in a fucking different density. That doesn't mean they're better. Don't fucking raise your fucking vibration because you think you're lower. Then you're vibrating an internal dialogue story that I am less than. You don't raise your vibration, you change it. There's nothing in the bottom of the first density to whatever density your mind can come up with. There's no better person. That's the comparative idea of polarity selling you a fucking hand job. A slow fucking grippy, no fucking lube fucking hand job. That sucks. Don't let that do it to yourself. You've got to look at the dialogue. You've got to look at it. You change your vibration. You change your relationship. That's how you change your reality. If you're all that is, and you're everything, which you are, how the fuck do you need to raise something to be better? Because the dialogue says you're less than, because the Christians and the Muslims and the fucking ideas put God up here and then we're down here because some fucking asshole ate an apple and all of a sudden we all have to be, oh my God, we're sinners. Oh, hey, you sent me here, you big fucking dickwad. No, I gotta be, let me suck your fucking dick, God, because you need this. You need my energy to make you great when you're all that is. That's a fucking sales job. It's a goddamn story. You're God. You're not less than. You're never less than. And if you continue the dialogue, welcome to your fucking life. It's your life. It's your fucking life. You do their life. You do your life. Nobody else does your life. You sell it. That's what you have to see. It's hard to see at the beginning because you're arguing with yourself. Your mind's going, oh my God, it's me. Yes, it's all you. Everything is you. Your reaction to those people that are pissing you off, that's your belief system interpreting that unconditional reality as a fucking reaction. You are interpreting them. You get to feel the emotions. You get to experience you. You have to change your relationship to reality. You have to transcend your emotions. You have to understand the relationship that you are pumping out that's giving you the friction and experiencing here. You want to blame people for pissing you off? That's you, kid. That person is an unconditional God. Doesn't mean they're not an asshole. Doesn't mean they're being a fucking shithead, but you are suffering their action. You suffer their action. That's the internal dialogue. That's the interpretation. That's where you got to get to work. Internal dialogue, observation, over and over again. Watch your thoughts. Just observe them and realize the intelligence behind it. Play it out a little bit. You guys are so hell-bent on doing all this hard work to fix everything to make yourself better, but you won't take any ideas of staring right dead nuts in the face and looking at yourself because it's going to hurt, because you're going to be humbled, because you're going to realize you've been doing this the whole fucking time? Yes, that's what you want to do. Yes, that's what you want. You want to find you in the mess of this fucking fractal. This fucking fractal that creates its experience because it coveted the entire polarized world that it was born on. Right? Don't let them sell you any more stories. You guys are worth so much more than that. You guys are worth every choice. You deserve everything that's coming to you. You are the choice of the self that says, am I worthy of my heart? Or do I need to negotiate with my mind? Do the work, folks. Do the work. And before we go, two things. I'm starting a new series of classes January 4th, I think. I'll have another video before then. It's the School of Recognition, the School of Transcendence, School of Vibrational Tactician, and the School of Persona Development. Each are a month long. It's a 4-month idea. There'll be 125 for the month. Join this fucking class if you want to change. You want to keep doing things the same? I got you. Because it's choice and it doesn't matter. You're not less than, you're not more than for it. It's your world. That's what you have to see. If that's all you take away from this, just take that golden nugget. It's up to me and I choose my real. I believe. So that'll be out there on Wednesday. I think it's January 4th, but I'll put that out and I'll put it up there. And I highly recommend this school because I got 3 more classes left of the persona. It's the first time I took it through all the way, and it's been exceptional. The information is exceptional. It'll change your fucking life if you choose to do the work. If you choose to do the work. If you really want to enlighten your kingdom, check the class. Or if not, just watch the videos and do it for yourself. Because you don't need me, I can guarantee you that. You can do it yourself. But if you want the ideas of what I found out, join it. Second thing is, if you care to donate to the channel, there's a donate button down below. And I think please do post the video dates for that. Yes, I will. Absolutely. Hello, James. Hey, James, I need you to read chapter 2. If you could, please, if you're hearing that. Just go in and give me an idea of chapter 2. I'm not quite done with it. It's my next book, guys. Oh, by the way, the Angelics book is about, I still have like 3 or 4 more days before the final cover is in of the cover. And then I just have to get it formatted and upload it, and I'll have it on Barnes & Noble, on the Nook, and I'll have it on Amazon and maybe a couple other sites. So probably, before Christmas. I think that's it. Here, let me show you. Let me know if you like this. Is it here? I want to do this before you leave. Don't leave yet. I know it's not that one. It's that one. So this is the first pass at the Angelics. So I think I'm sharing. Yeah. So that's the first pass at the cover. So we made a few adjustments on that. I hope you like that. I think it looks good. And anyways, there we go. Yeah, I just wanted to check on that. And okay, so we're back. So internal dialogue, pay attention, do the work, master yourself, forge your will, your isness, your I am. Don't be afraid. Feel the fear, embrace the fear, but do not act on the fear. Walk through it. Find the I am. It's all inside of you. And the internal dialogue is everything, creating everything. It's all coming from the outside into the inside and being interpreted by you, which means it's all inside you because it's all you. All right, everyone. I love you so much. I'll post that up here and I'll get it on my website and I'll do another video. I love you guys. Go rock your reality.